What's good, man? It's OG Drip, man. This channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And check this out, man. I think content creators is holding it down. And I'm talking about in all 5 networking areas when it comes down to business, politics, education, religion, even entertainment. Think about it. Even when, like, for example, the Seti Nash dude, when he was doing a Young Thug case, way more interested in anything we have ever seen on the news growing up or anything. And it don't matter what age you is. Once you find your way in this digital world, you will see that content creators is actually giving you a way more genuine perspective. And not only that, it's way more charismatic gifts involved. You could tell that it don't look like everyone is appointed to something. Now, I'm not saying the algorithm don't pick people. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, though, is the way that we had to shake hands and stuff, you don't see too many of those hands getting shook the way that they used to. So now it's like they have to jump onto the programming with us. Now, the thing about it is you see all the rappers trying to become content creators, movie stars, and all of them trying to work their way into this because they see as in they had a start over having sold a soul or something like that. This would be something that they would be into full power. But they have already moved too fast without trying to do the things themselves. That's why I like to tell people, don't go for that shortcut jump. It's just like with the watermelon and the seasons and stuff like that. Remember, we used to have to wait for a certain season in order to get a certain fruit. Now you don't have to wait at all because they got all these quick fertilizers, all these loud-made fruits and things like that. I'm going to hold that one, though, because I'm going to go way in on a video like that when I talk about what type of things you need to use to help what part of organs and stuff like that. But anyways, man, just going back to it, even that. Listen to the science and the food and health. It's a lot more funner than when your teacher used to be up here trying to teach you about things and you halfway falling asleep in class. And not only that, most of the things that you learn through the education system, you can't even actually use in real life. It actually takes you to have common sense, no matter how book smart you is. Like, it goes deep because y'all don't know. See, I grew up in the hood. It's a lot of slow individuals that slay in the hood as what the government would label them, say that they're remedial or have a problem, but yet they just know how to handle their business. They're getting things done. You know what I'm saying? You be like, what the heck? Now, I thought they had a problem. Nah, they got a problem when it comes down to that education system. But when it comes to move, how they going to pay their bills and how they going to get this, make ends meet, nah, it ain't no problem. See, but that's another thing. Things like that is supposed to be coming together where if you do have the little, mathematics and all this down pat with versus a person that just got the A, don't go over there, I know how to move and da-da-da. Together is real smooth. So what we're seeing when we see these content creators come together, we seeing collabs like that as well. So you know how back in the days you used to want to see this movie star and that movie star? It ain't even like that now. You might mess around and see 2 of the people that you watch on YouTube get along. You might mess around and see them in real life. Like, we're way more connected than the media have ever been. Now, the thing about it is I have to talk for us all as content creators because at the end of the day, this is something that a lot of people might can't do. Some people take backslashes and a lot of comments and stuff like that now, and they can't handle it. So we'll see these people that used to be big and famous and never really heard nobody tell them about themselves. So a lot of them come from with high egos and stuff when they're leaving the entertainment business further coming to the content creation. You get what I'm saying? Even to when it get to porn, y'all, all this type of stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all, corn, my bad. Corn starch. You know what I'm saying? They done switched that up. Now you got OnlyFans. You get what I'm saying? Like, that seems like it's more, I don't know if it's hitting popping more than other websites, but from what I know of, I hear that more than I hear of, this stuff here going down. So at the end of the day, this is the stuff that you see push. Just go down a Facebook wall or something. You'll see it. But anyways, going into it, man, when you start to look at these things, people are more entertained to what we ourselves could bring. They pushing movies and shit that we don't even want to watch no more. They got shows coming out that we don't even want to watch no more. And then when they bring out a movie, it only lasts 2 weeks if we actually do like it. So we seeing where things moving like this and they get old quick. Even to our music, the way that we engineering things. I'm watching the little Black Boy Max or whatever his name is. That man know how to put together some raw ass beats. You feel what I'm saying? I heard one of the beats. I'm like, man, I got a slot. Hey, I might have to start rapping after hearing one of them. You feel what I'm saying? But either way, we doing things and making them come over there. Y'all seen this jump with the 5-year foreign beef and all that. But anyway, just saying, look how these people are starting to reach out to the content creators in order for them to get something going. And then you got people that still love in the world where they might not even watch YouTube or none of that. And you be like, damn, what you watch then? And then when you hear them what they watch, you like, man, that's so old and past date. It moved too slow. You know what I mean? Even to the movies, the movie 2 hours long, ain't nobody got time to waste that. They working the hell out of you. You ain't gonna have time to watch it anyway. So even when it come down to the attention span of keeping someone interacting, we have people lined up waiting for us to drop videos. You get what I'm saying? And that's cool because we got real supporters where y'all actually able to genuinely connect with us. Now, this still, when I break down things, it's still gonna have these little, things where we can learn and take, or, not necessarily learn, but like taking it, remember. Because just like with the fruit thing earlier I said, there used to be a point where you couldn't just buy watermelon through the whole year or strawberry through the whole year. You had to wait till a certain time, and especially if you stayed in certain locations, but like I said, as technology go by, we is trying to manipulate certain things. And when it comes down to manipulating Mother Earth and junk like that, this is exactly what was being warned about by the same motherfuckers that made the book of warning. So it don't make sense when you see people being walking self-contradictions. So when we go into this type of stuff, this is the reason why I like to tell people anyway, you ain't got to like astrology. You still doing it. So you're a walking contradiction. You just don't want to learn of the mechanisms of what's going on. And that's cool. You wouldn't have had to learn if somebody wouldn't have been trying to control everything and doing all this extra stuff. You would have just had to know. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, still some form of you having some remembrance of who you are. So it goes deeper than what's going on above you. It's about who you are. How was you created? Because a lot of people starting to forget that you came out of nowhere. Like you as a human, you came, and next thing you know, you hear it. I had to tell my kids that, right? I'll break down to them, hey, you remember? Because they all, one of them older than the other, or they got a little cousin or something. I'll be like, hey, you remember your little cousin? He's 1. But remember 3 years ago when you were 3, he wasn't nowhere to be found. But now he's here. Stuff that simple where we can still see it today. Where, okay, something had to be on these people's mind for this to happen. Yeah, the physical act played out as well. It ain't just like, okay, both of y'all thinking about doing something and then you just end up pregnant. No, the physical act had to go into it as well. The ritual had to kick in. You get what I'm saying? So when you're doing these things, this is how things end up coming to life. This is the reason why so many people be having creeped out things and not actually understand the way that magic actually works, not magic or whatever the hell they want to name it. Because they like to switch the letters around, and a lot of people don't know this stuff holds power, especially when we talk about the lettering or even like they say the spelling or the cursive of however you want to look at it. So when I'm looking at this stuff, I see that like we slowly gaining our power back, but it just, we gonna have to realize the beef and the colorism, the gender wars and all that, they're gonna have to get that figured out. And I feel like that's due to us having the internet being a new access that people ain't necessarily get to pick the right fruit yet. So a lot of these little rotten things, people don't know that they rotten yet until they take a good bite into it and be like, damn, this the reality of this person. This really is a rotten apple. You feel what I'm saying? I thought this person was a real I thought these Israelites, I thought these Muslims, I thought these people were really leaving me back to being black and understanding. No, they leaving you being the nigger version of black, the ones that don't know themselves, the apples. You get what I'm saying? White inside. When you lost who you was, that's what it means. So you clean in the inside, but you got the red skin though. So you look like what you supposed to, but at the same time, you don't move like what you supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't know how you supposed to move. You don't know yourself. So how you gonna believe in something you don't even know how you move? So at the end of the day, that's what we see is a lot of people don't have their own mind. They have the mind that was crafted and gave to them by the government. It's like the government making spaceships and not the government making UFOs and giving them to you. You know what I'm saying? Just replace the D with the V, and that's all I'm gonna keep saying for them. Cause just replace the D with the V, and that's where it come in at. But anyways, man, I like to break things down like this because think about it. If we were still on to the TV programming and stuff like that, the way they done fixed the world and got it looped, we won't even have an actual enough time to actually tune into nothing anyway. To the point that it'll seem like you don't have no other choice but to find a quicker source that's moving a little quicker, where you trying to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like church, for example. You go to church, you in church about 3 hours to learn 2 Bible scriptures. Man, you just could learn. You could be like, oh, damn, the fruit is not the same. Why is we getting fruit through the whole year? Damn, that's the reason why the fruit don't taste so sweet no more. That's the reason why it seems like they losing their taste. Yes. And you know what I'm saying? Because things getting manipulated. Of course, it ain't going to have the sweetness of Mother Earth and the rightness of when to pick. Because that's supposed to represent moderation. So when we look at a fruit of when it's not right, a.k.a. too young, the same way a person supposed to be, instead of being predators. Now, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why a lot of people that's in Christianity and stuff like this be preying on younger women, especially the pastor and stuff. But either way, now you ain't got to go get touched on, go into people's presence or nothing. You got content creators dropping heat on them. But anyways, that don't matter what religion you in or if you religious, period. But I just had to break that down, y'all, because it's a very beautiful thing to see that we actually got the power. And it's only the real spiritual ones, y'all get what I'm saying, gonna know what's actually going on. Like, damn, we do got the power. It's just when the rest of not the rest of the world, but a couple of these bright lights start brightening up and stuff like that, it's gonna be a very, very beautiful thing where it's illuminated just right, where it ain't too much light and it ain't too much dark. Because everybody ain't meant to be smart. Everybody ain't meant to be good at sports. Everybody ain't meant to be smart. It's some people out here, their talent is to be ass at stuff. And I'm just leave it like that, y'all. But anyways, man, I'm out, man. What I was gonna say, we're gonna keep dropping these things, keep putting our foot on their neck, because you know they don't like when we drop videos, the sub count and all that, do some random jump, man. It's crazy though, man. But either way, we still here, been here for more than 4 years now, and we still going in. I think 5, 6, something. Either way, y'all, I'm out, man. OG Drip.